Angelic Ingenious Supplies.
What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to the Spike Feeders World Headquarters. My name's Alex, and as always, we're coming to you live, but this time with even more Bloomburrow brew action. Today we've got some very casual decks that we're going to be casually using to casually display to you some of the things that you might be able to do with the new set. How are you doing today, Elliot?
Should have brought my sunglasses if we're keeping it so casual.
Ooh, yes, indeed. But we need to casually mention our channel sponsor. That's GameGenic. They make playmats, they make deck boxes, they make accessories for your accessories, and that's so many layers deep, I don't even know how to resolve it. But you can find them at your LGS for the low, low price of whatever they cost in your area. We also want to thank Burrito Splendido today. They're a local burrito shop here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So if you have a burrito hankering and you're inside the perimeter or even outside the perimeter in certain locations, check out Burrito Splendido. Thank you again to those folks for keeping Elliot from gnawing my arm off.
It was a close one.
It was a close one. Dangerously close. Speaking of gnawing off arms, today I am playing Muerra, Trash Tactician. This is a Gruul raccoon deck. And this deck is all about having raccoons on the battlefield that make extra mana. I then want to expend that extra mana in increments of either 4 or 8 to get bonuses from Muerra. But I also just decided to fill this deck up with tons of dragons.
It's like an HBO special.
Exactly. Muerra, the House of Dragons.
Raccoon of the Dragons.
Yes. So very excited to play this deck. I brewed this one a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just really excited to see how it plays.
Hey everybody, I'm Jan. Today I am playing Kastral, the Winged Crest. He is a bird commander, and I'm playing bird tribal. So he just wants to attack with birds, and a little bit of reanimator, just birds everywhere. It's going to be like the Hitchcock movie, all over all y'all's business.
Sharknado?
Sure.
That was not.
That was not. Well, I mean, like, sharks are the birds of the sea.
Well, in Sharknado, they actually become the birds of
the tornado.
Of the tornado.
Air.
Yeah, exactly.
Jerry, what are you playing?
This intro's great. Hi, Jerry here. I'm on Helga Skittish Seer, Frog Druid. And you know what frogs love? Bigger frogs. And you know what my frog druid likes to make?
Sharknadoes.
Mana. We are going full on into just large green, maybe some other color spells, but primarily just green ramp, and I'm hoping to hit some nice big green spells and have the frogs take over the world.
Very good. Is Helga a bullfrog? Because I knew a bullfrog named Jeremiah one time. He was a pretty good friend. I'm Elliot, and I'm also playing a frog deck. Because I like frogs, they're my friends. Is that what I said? Anyway, Clement the Worrywart is the name of my commander, and mine's much more frog-themed than Jerry's. I'm going to be hippity-hoppity-ing and making sure that everybody else gets off my property.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Well, we just got to crack into our Squire Pluses. Well, I won the dice roll, so I'm going to start the game. I'm going to draw a card, play a Prismatic Vista, tap it, go to 39, and search. I'll get this force into play and pass it in.
Excellent. I'm going to draw this card. Whoop. Oh, that's a card. I'm going to play this Basic Plains, collector's number 626 from Bloomburrow. Write that down. And pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, I liked all of your guys' starts, but I'm going to do something different. A tapped land, Sunpetal Grove. No other plains or forests, so it's tapped. Go ahead.
Is that derived information, or is he being sneaky? That's a great question. I'll draw for my turn. I don't think Jerry's very good at being sneaky usually, just so we're clear. I will play a basic island. Mine's not from Bloomburrow, unfortunately. It is collector number 273 from Markov Manor.
Write that down.
Okay, write that down. Okay, pass the turn.
Thank you.
Did you write it down? I didn't see you.
Well, I don't need to write that down.
Okay.
That's irrelevant to my gameplay.
I'll
This is a
remember
mountain. Tap 2. Wandertail Mentor. Whenever I expend 4, put a 1/1 counter on him. I can also tap him to add red or green on a 2/2 body.
That's pretty sweet.
Pass.
He's ramping
Draw
already.
this card. Whoop. I'm going to play this island, collector's number 28.
Okay.
Battle for Zendikar. The Bowl Island, as they call it.
It
back in
actually
the
is
day.
the nice one.
And I'm going to cast this Watcher of the Spheres. So it is a 2/2 flying creature spells with flying I cast, cost 1 less to cast. And whenever another creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, Watcher of the Spheres gets +1/+1 till end of turn.
Yeah, that's also a talisman for bird?
Caw-caw.
For flying spells. Damn.
Flying spells.
spells,
Not just birds.
not just
God.
bird.
Even my dragons.
Untap, upkeep, draw. All right. Sea of Clouds. None of my opponents conceded, so it enters play untap.
Oh, he's doing it properly. He's cringe. That's for you, comment guy.
I'm tapping green, and it doesn't matter, for a rampant growth.
Ooh.
Forest, unfortunately, onto the battlefield tap, so it cannot be used this turn until my next upkeep. Untap step. Untap, not necessarily upkeep.
That's the one.
Go ahead.
I will draw for my turn. I've got a forest. This one is 273 from BFZ. And I've got an arcane signet.
That's a pretty good one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, everybody else is ramping, so I will pass the turn.
Sounds good. We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play a forest as land for turn and tap 1, 2, 3 for Muerra. Trash Tactician. At the beginning of my first main phase, Womp Womp, add red or green for each raccoon I control.
That's pretty good.
Expend
Doesn't get out
4,
of hand.
gain 3 life, expend 8, exile top 2 cards until the end of my next turn, play. Pass the turn.
He's going crazy.
I like to play this Plains. I'm going to tap 2 and cast this Plume Creed Mentor. It's 2/3 with flying. Whenever Plume Creed Mentor or another creature you control with flying enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control without flying. But still a bird. And trigger my Watcher of the Spheres, plus one until end of turn. And so I would like to move to combat. Alex.
Yeah.
You're kind of scary.
That
3.
sounds fair. 36.
I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Okay, write that down. Birds hate raccoons. Got it.
Everyone hates raccoons.
Wow,
Birds
they're
hate
kind of cute.
Everyone.
I'm going to play a forest. And Elliot, I liked your play from last turn.
Oh, you got an arcane signet?
I'm going to play an arcane signet. But the best part about arcane signet, it can tap when it comes in. So I'm going to tap white, green, blue.
Oh, he's
and
better than me.
Froggy Boy. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4 or greater, you draw a card, gain 1 life, and put a +1/+1 counter on Helga. And I can tap Helga, add X mana of any one color, where X is Helga's Skittish Seer's power. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells with mana value 4 or greater, or creature spells with X in their mana costs.
You got it. Guess what that deck's
Go
for?
ahead.
But probably 1 or 2 of those things.
Arcane
Yeah, just a few.
signets.
Arcane
Yeah, it's just
signets.
arcane signets all the way down.
I will draw for turn. I've got another basic forest, and then I'm going to cast a fancy little guy. This is Dreamdew Entrancer. He's a 4-mana 3/4 frog wizard with reach, and when he enters, I tap up to 1 target creature and put 3 stun counters on it, and if I controlled that creature, I draw 2 cards. So now we've got a bit of a situation here. I could tap this mana dork, or I could tap this mana dork, or I could draw 2 cards.
Good.
The other thing is, like I mentioned, my commander's trying to go hippity hoppity with the frogs. So to start, I'm gonna put the counters on Dreamdew Entrancer and draw 2 cards. And then I will pass the turn.
Okie dokie. We're going to untap, upkeep, draw. After I draw, I've got a trigger from Muerra. I've got 2 raccoons, so I'll add 1 red and 1 green. We'll tap 1, 2, 3. For Sarkhan's Triumph, search my library for a dragon creature card, reveal it, put it into my hand, shuffle my library.
That's scary.
Next turn is scary.
Off of Sarkhan's Triumph, I'll put Clouth, Unrivaled Ancient, into my hand.
That one's pretty good.
It's okay, yeah, it's pretty good. So then I'll tap 1, 2 to cast Invasion of Tarkir. When Invasion of Tarkir enters the battlefield, reveal any number of dragon cards from my hand. When I do, it deals X +2 damage to any other target, where X is the number of cards revealed this way. I'll go ahead and reveal Clouth, Unrivaled Ancient, and deal 3 damage to Helga.
Does Cloud have haste?
Yes, he does. Invasion of Tarkir will be defended by Elliot.
Uh-oh.
So we'll give you
It's got 5
defender fingers on it.
Defender life.
Yeah.
Defender life.
Those words.
I've got a trigger from Wandertail Mentor to put a 1/1 counter on him because we've expended 5 total mana. And I also gain 3 life, going to 39.
All that damage we did to him.
I would like to move to combat and attack Invasion of Tarkir for 5.
Anybody? I got nothing. This is gonna transform into a big dragon, I assume?
It's just Defiant Thundermaw. It's just a flampling 4/4 with whenever a dragon I control attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. It's fine.
Oh, that's it.
That's all.
Oh, is that it? That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I had a plan, and the card I drew changed it significantly. So we're going to go with this plan. I'm going to cast a Maria Angel. So Maria Angel is going to enter the battlefield. It has flying, so we get +1/+1 to my Watcher of the Spheres. Then I would like to play this Plains and trigger the landfall on a Muerra Angel to get a 1/1 bird. Got my 1/1 bird, all nice and shiny and cool over there. And then since I don't want to waste this buff, I'm going to move to combat and Jerry. And with that, I'm going to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
All I got is this stunned frog.
I could have stunned this or this.
I'm gonna be real honest. My turn was real sick if I had Helga. Without Helga, significantly less sick.
Thank goodness I got Helga then.
Island for turn. Then I'm just gonna tap 5 and cast Helga.
Helga's back.
Back again. Go ahead.
I will untap. Not you. And then I'll draw a card. Boop. I've got another basic island. And then my commander costs 1, 2, 3. Clement, the Worrywart. 3/3 vigilance. I cannot bounce this because it's a 4-cost creature, but now frogs I control have tap to add a green or a blue and spend it only to cast a creature spell. Well, I'm not attacking with this guy, so I will pass the turn.
Sounds good. Upkeep, draw, and I've got a Muerra trigger. I'll add 2 red
Oh no.
to my mana pool. I'll then play this mountain as land for turn, and I'll spend 7 for Clouth, Unrivaled Ancient.
I have no effects.
None.
I have an effect. You're welcome, team.
Good.
I'd like to attempt to pull Cloth into the Long River. I don't know. Long River's pull. It's blue for an instant. I could gift a card to counter any spell, but because I'm not going to be promising the gift, I'm just going to counter target creature spell.
That's super reasonable. I'll resolve my expend now, put a counter here, and gain 3 life.
Okay, that's all I had, team.
I think that's all you needed.
That's all you needed for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think I am going to attack you with my 4/4 mentor though.
Ooh, not the flying
flample?
trample.
No, there's a couple of flyer issues.
I don't see any.
Oh, you don't see any? Okay.
Yeah, you can, I'll take 4 so that you take 12. Absolutely.
That's fair enough. After that, I will pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap. We made it. All right.
We did it, Reggie.
Draw this card. I'm gonna cast my commander.
Yes, cost 1 less because it's a
Cost
board.
one
Or no, it
less.
just has flying.
It says flying. It's not even because it's a
Okay.
board.
Now, remind me what Kastral does, because it's got a ton of text.
Whenever one or more birds I control deal combat damage to a player, choose 1. I may put a bird creature card from my hand or graveyard onto the battlefield with the finality counter on it. I may put a +1/+1 counter on each bird I control, or I may draw a card.
Yeah.
Or draw a card. And you get it for each. It's like Timna, right? Like
Yeah.
each
player I hit. Yeah.
Holy
Up
smokes.
to 3 of those a turn.
Yeah.
Like 3 of those a combat, I should say.
Then play this land for the turn.
Trigger.
Trigger my angel and trigger. This is triggered twice now. Just put this here. This is a 4/4.
That's good.
We'll get a second bird. So I'm going to send my 4/4 at Jerry. I'm going to send my 2/3 at Elliot. And I'm going to hang the rest of these back.
Sounds good. I'm taking 2.
I'm taking 4.
I have 2 Kastral triggers. I'm going to choose draw a card, and I'm going to choose put a 1/1 counter.
And
And
Kastral also gets one?
Kastral is also a bird. And I'll draw a card.
Bird.
So many things that I wish that I could counter or anything.
Or anything's kind of powerful.
Then I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. Okay. All right, let's see what we do. I'm gonna tap 3, 5. 5 is definitely not 3.
That's true. It actually never has been.
I'm gonna play a Silverback Elder.
Okay.
So whenever I cast a creature spell, I can choose 1. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order, or I gain 4 life.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
Does
so
it have
that's
reach?
No,
Good.
notably not reach.
Okay.
Helga trigger?
Helga trigger. So Helga, I'm going to gain 1 life, going up to 33. Helga is going to gain a +1/+1 counter, and I'm going to draw a card. I will then play Prismatic Lantern,
Yep.
Prismatic Vista as
got
land
that.
for the turn, and I'm going to crack it right away, going down to 32. Get this Forest, fetchable target with Prismatic Vista, in case anybody was wondering. I will then tap 4, including Helga here.
Oh.
So green, green, green. A Sturm Squall Hydra. So on cast, cast this and cast this. These are 2 triggers on cast, but X equals 1 for this.
Okay.
Is what I'm paying. So trigger, blow up, and trigger counter and gain a life up to up to 33 and draw a card. Now ETBs with a trigger for distribute X one or +1/+1 among it and any number of commanders. This is a commander.
Does it have reach?
Again, Jan, no.
All right, good talk.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So like a part of me is asking because it's kind of funny, but also I can't see the cards. I don't have my glasses.
Nope, not you. 1. Okay. Draw for my turn. I've got an Oak Hollow Village. This is a new Bloomburrow land. It taps out a colorless or a green, but only to cast a creature spell. And then I can pay a green, tap it, and put a +1/+1 counter on each frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel I control that entered the battlefield this turn.
That's pretty sick.
Corn Reef.
This is a 5/7?
Yep.
I hate my life. Okay, my Vigilance Commander is not attacking. I'm going to tap 5 of my own here, including my frog to cast a creature spell. Ooh, this can be a green too to cast my creature spell. Another Bloomburrow special. I've got Hive Spine Wolverine. It's a 5-mana 5/4 Wolverine, Elemental Wolverine, sorry. When it ETBs, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. Hive Spine Wolverine fights target creature token or destroy target artifact or enchantment. First of all, no, this is also on enters, sorry. So when it enters, I'm going to destroy target artifact. Right. Then I'm going to, with my Clement the Worrywart trigger, return up to 1 other target creature I control with lesser mana value to my owner's hand. That's me. I'm the owner. Fear the tappy frog at some point, maybe. Go ahead. Mine also doesn't have reach. Don't
Go
worry.
ahead. Okay. That sounds good.
None of these green creatures have reach.
Yeah.
Untap.
What happened to
Keep
green?
draw.
I thought green was the
We're going to add 2 green to our mana pool. Mountain is land for turn. 6 + 8 for a fully loaded Smuggler's Surprise. Mill 4 cards. I may put up to 2 creature and or land cards from among the milled cards into my hand.
Okay.
Then the 4 and a green, I may put up to 2 creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield.
It's the whatchamacallit entwined.
I also have a Muerra Trash Tactician expend and a Wandering Mentor expand, so I got to deal with these first. Okay. So I go to 3 counters here. I gain 3 life, go to 45.
And you paid 8.
And I paid 8, so expend 8 is exile the top 2 cards of my library. Until my next turn, I may play these.
Okay.
Which is Archwing Dragon and Season of the Bold.
So the Archwing Dragon doesn't get milled.
Doesn't get milled.
Okay.
That's
Positive.
That's positive.
True. So now we're going to mill 4 and from among them, pull.
You said we. Did you mean just you? Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We as in
Royal
chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because chat's on my side.
Yes, Alex is the hero of this game.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's me.
So we're going to mill Drakuseth, Roaming Throne, Forest, and Evercoat Ursine.
Oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and put Drakuseth into my hand.
You get 2, don't you?
It's 2.
Oh, yeah, I do. And I'll pick Roaming Throne.
Not that I want you to have 2, but
No, I understand. But, I won't play Roaming Throne. I'll go ahead and drop Ancient Copper Dragon onto the field.
Okay. They don't have haste.
Yep, no haste.
True. Jen keeps seeing the positives,
Yep.
Loving it.
Just a little bit, right?
I am terrified.
I think you should be. Because he's also got a roaming throne that's going to name dragons.
I thought I was doing pretty good, and then that happened.
Yeah, I think we might die.
You might die.
If we don't do something about the dragons or the roaming throne in his hand, this on its own is like 50 damage or something.
I love it.
In fairness, I'm probably not attacking this turn because if I do, I take a...
Yeah, again, I'll take 12 so that you can take 30.
Attack me out.
Trade deal.
Yeah. In any case, I think I'm actually going to end my turn there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm going to Swords Drakuseth.
Please gain a bunch.
Gain 7, yeah?
7.
Wow,
Okay, well, it's up to 52.
That's fine.
We got some chipping away to do, but that's a good choice. This thing's ridiculous. It's any targets.
Also, it was exiled. Sorry.
Oh yeah, don't smuggler surprise that back or something.
Yeah. Let's play Sea of Clouds as my for turn.
Hey.
Can see it.
Yeah. I'd like to tap 3, and I would like to propose Elliot, and I have a secret rendezvous.
Oh,
I'd like us each to draw 3 cards.
I love that. I will. Thank you.
Then I would like to cast everybody's favorite. This is a card that's ubiquitous with Commander. Everybody knows it. I'm not even going to read the rules text. Soul Catcher's Airy.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, brother. What does that do?
Whenever a bird is put into my graveyard from play, put a feather counter on Soul Catcher's Airy. All birds get +1/+1 for each feather counter on Soul Catcher's.
Okay,
So
okay.
all
Is
birds.
this from Onslaught?
Judging.
I was like, it's got to be from that set with like the bird soldiers, Kangi and stuff.
Yeah, close,
But
close.
Got it wrong.
Okay.
Same standard.
Feather counters and
Yes.
stuff. That's very cute.
All right. I would like to move to combat.
Please do.
I'm sure you would.
I'm going to send my 2 bird tokens and my Plume Creed at Alex. I'm going to send Watcher at Elliot, and I'm going to send Kastral at Jerry.
Sure.
Okay. I'm taking 4 because of the +1/+1 counter and the bird entering.
I'll block your 2 bird tokens,
And I'm taking 5.
I'm taking 5.
and I'll be taking 3.
Yeah, okay. And so
I go
then I
to
have
third.
3 Kestrel triggers and 2 Soul Catcher triggers.
I go to 49.
So I'm going to put my 2 counters here. So my birds are now bigger.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to +1 all my birds and put a bird into play.
So one of each.
Okay.
So I'm going to resolve these. I will put this, or actually no, I'll draw a card first because I might get a better bird. So draw a card. I got a better bird.
That's great. Put it on the battlefield.
I'd like to put this Wingmate Rock into play from my hand.
Time to get rocked.
We already did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely attacked this turn.
Oh, and then
Then
they're all
putting
gonna get
1/1
+1/+1.
counters on all my birds.
Cool.
And then I think I will pass.
Oh.
Oh, that's all?
That's all.
Okay, cool.
That's
Man,
all. That's all.
be
Untap. Keep. All right. I'm going to tap 5 +4, so 9 total mana.
Okay.
So I'm going to play X = 5,
Yeah.
a Brood Lord, Silverback Elder Trigger. So I'm getting rid of the enchantment.
Okay. Thank you.
Now that's an ETB, but this is a cast trigger, so I gain a life.
29.
29. Put a counter on Helga and draw a card.
Uh-huh.
It'll ETB with 5 counters. Trigger Ravenous to draw a card.
Uh-huh.
I will then distribute 5 counters, all going to Helga.
Uh-huh.
oh dear.
I will then tap a green and
Always
with
gonna untap the Helga.
split second, Legolas quick reflexes Helga.
Uh-huh.
So until end of turn, it gets Hexproof, Reach, and I could have given it Reach. I should have held on to this card.
What a blowout.
Reach, and whenever this creature becomes tapped, it deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature. I'm going to tap Helga. So when does this? Is it just a power? So it's going to deal 10 to the bub.
Okay.
I will then use 9 of the mana
Okay.
to cast the Tarask. So the Tarask has haste and ward 10 as long as it was cast.
Uh-huh.
And whenever the Tarask attacks, it fights target creature defending player controls.
Oh, he's killing everything.
On cast, we have a trigger for
Oh,
this.
sure.
So I'll gain a life, put a counter, draw a card,
Go to 30.
go to 30, draw a card. I still have 1 green floating that has to be used.
And you have that as well.
Yes. So that cast trigger, I'm going to elect to.
Just gain 4 life. You don't want to do the lions thing?
I'm going to actually do the land thing. So I'm going to look at the top 5 cards in my library, and I may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to put a plains onto the battlefield tapped. I'm not going to deal with anything else for you.
It's too late. You've already poked the birds.
The birds is funny.
So yeah, I'm going to move to combat,
Okay.
Oh, are ya?
and I'm going to swing.
Just a haste?
Oh,
Yeah.
For some reason.
At Alex for 10 to fight the ancient copper dragon.
Approved.
Yep.
Seems
Okay.
good. The Tarask has 6 damage marked on it.
6 damage marked on it.
You've got a 10-4. Good, buddy.
Does it have indestructible?
It does not have indestructible or any other keywords other than haste. And ward 10.
We'll block with our Defiant Thundermaw.
You got it.
Okay.
Tarask down.
Okay, this is looking way cooler for me now.
I'm going to play my land for the turn, which is Lush Portico. It enters the play tapped, and when it does, I surveil. I'm going to put this forest into my graveyard. I will then pass the turn.
Alrighty then. I will untap and draw for my turn. Approximately 100 years ago, Jan cast a secret rendezvous. So I have a bunch of cards in my hand.
You're
Sick.
welcome.
But unfortunately, not many of them do anything.
Are they frogs?
A lot of them are frogs, but I just don't have as much mana as anybody else. Is
I'd like
my
to say
problem
that
here.
means like plan successful.
Yeah. I've got a basic forest as my land for turn, and I've got 7 mana. So what I'm going to do is tap for a green here to cast a Clifftop Lookout, which is a 3 mana 1/2 with reach. Damn it. Frog Scout. When it ETBs, I'm going to reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a land. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Oh, I would have loved that card. I got a snow-covered forest that will go into play tapped, and this singular card on the bottom in a random order. Then, in order to continue to attempt to barter favor from the table and not freaking die, I'm going to tap 4 and recast my Dream Dew Entrancer. When that ETBs, I'm going to, it's already tapped, but I'm going to put 3 stun counters on it. I don't get to draw 2 cards for that, but I also have the Clement trigger, which will put the Clifftop Lookout back into my hand. Ooh. Hippity hoppity. The frogs go.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys.
Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will discard a basic forest.
Hey.
And pass my turn.
That sounds great. I will look at the ruins of what once was and draw a card. 2 green mana to my mana pool, 1 mountain for my land for turn. Then we will pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Roaming Throne.
Oh yeah, he's still.
What's that one?
Trigger. Gain 3 life. Go to 52.
Oh, cool. Yeah, back to 52.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll stay there for a very long time after this turn. Roaming Throne enters, I will choose Dragons. It is a Dragons in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature I control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time.
Oh.
And it itself has Ward 2, which is effectively 4 because it is a dragon, right? Or
Of another creature.
another. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like the mage.
All I've heard is that this card is ruining Commander. I've never actually seen it in play yet. I think.
Jim's played it a couple times and it is ruining Commander.
Yeah, it's ruining our commander anyway.
Yeah,
I'm then
yeah,
going to
yeah.
play tap 5 for Season of the Bold. Muerra trigger at 8 expend.
Yep.
Exile top 2. Bramble Familiar and Teamer Battle Rage.
Oh, Teamer Battle Rage is a good card.
Go ahead and put Archwing Dragon in the forever exiled pile. But Season of the Bold says choose up to 5 paws worth of modes. I may choose the same mode more than once. I can spend 1 paw on creating a trapped treasure token, 2 paws on exiling the top 2 cards of my library and playing them until my next turn, and 3 paws for until the end of my next turn whenever I cast a spell. Season of the Bold deals 2 damage to up to 1 target creature. I'm going to choose treasure tapped
5 times.
5 times.
That's mana.
Could you pass me a counter?
I can.
Thank you.
Jerry can, though.
So, those were the things that I did on my turn, and now my turn is done. Pass the turn.
Hooray! It's on tap.
I like that song.
Thank you.
Draw this card. Mistgate Pathway. I would like to make another bird. All right. Decisions need to be made,
Just punch me in the face.
and they need to be made swiftly. I would like to tap 7 to cast Alrun's Epiphany. 2 1/1 blue birds, and then I'm going to take an additional turn.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that gives the
Watcher an additional
Watcher an additional 2, so it's a 6 something.
Yeah, it's 3 more.
3, yeah. So no, it's it's a 4 7.
Yeah, 3
3
more.
birds came in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to exile this.
Oh no.
Good.
Once. Can't get so much bird value.
And those 2 and the
this
one
one.
of the tap or one of the white ones can't attack.
So I'd like to
Everything else can.
move to combat.
My 3/4 has reach, by the way.
Yeah. Do you know who doesn't have reach?
Alex.
Is it Alex?
Jerry.
Oh, it's Jerry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
20.
And
You gotta win.
And then I have Windmate Rock Trigger, and I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life.
Jerry, any blocks?
No.
Take down to 4?
They're down to 4.
Okay.
I'm really surprised that wasn't at me.
Me too.
I think the
second
next
turn.
one's gonna be, yeah.
Oh, right.
There's a lot of things. I'd like to pass the turn to myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did it. Well, I'm going to play it
Uh-huh.
and get a new bird.
Here, use this. So, 2 of them. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
That
one can't attack.
Modern Horizons 2 Selesnya bird can't attack. Well, let's recast Kestrel. Because
What if we didn't?
he's
Like,
in charge
maybe
of the
not-
birds.
Oh, okay.
He is the bird diplomat. I am here to negotiate your surrender.
It's working, I think.
6.
6.
Because he costs 7, but 1 less
Yep.
because of his
Guy.
buddy. Trigger him again.
Yep.
There's 2 triggers on him because birds. Okay. I can send, what do you got? 4, Jerry?
Yep.
Yep, 4 kills me.
Okay. So for my attacks, I would like to send the Wingmate Rock token at Jerry for 4. Then I will send the actual Windmate Rock and the Watcher of the Spheres at Elliot. And then everything else is going at Alex.
Okay.
So
Jerry's taking 4,
4.
I assume.
Jerry is dead.
Did you?
I am being attacked with these 2.
These 2. So
Which is
4, 5, and a 6, 6.
Oh, cool. I'll take 10. I maybe need this guy, I think. I'll go to 20.
And then Alex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
12 goes to 40.
And then I have 3 Kestrel triggers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Each of his abilities once. So draw a card, put a bird into play, and 1/1 counter on all my birds.
Sounds good.
So draw this card. So I've drawn my card. I will put this Dusk Cloak Savior into play. Flying, whenever a creature I control becomes blocked, I may untap that creature and remove it from combat.
And that comes in with a finality counter?
It does come out of the finality counter. And I get 1/1 counters on all of my birds.
Woof.
Yeah. I would like to pass my turn.
Oh, is that all? That's
Yeah.
it? Okay. Untap.
Heck of a couple turns.
Oh, he did get to take 2. That's
Take
true.
2 turns.
That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Okay.
Expedited.
This has to be the best card I've ever seen.
It's that one.
Shore Up will not save me here. I've got a basic island. I've got 3 mana for my Clifftop Lookout.
Hey.
Trigger. Forest into play tapped.
Heck yeah.
Right.
I will tap a green and 1 for an Ozolith, the Shattered Spire.
Oh.
If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put onto an artifact or creature I control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on it instead. And then I will pay 2 for a Dour Port Mage, another Frog Wizard. This one doesn't have reach, unfortunately. But it says whenever 1 or more other creatures I control leave the battlefield without dying, I get to draw a card.
Oh, that's good synergy.
Yep.
Maybe, at some point.
Yeah, he's in the deck for a reason.
Okay. Pass the turn.
Okay. We're going to untap, upkeep, draw.
I'm just going to get hurricaned.
I'm going to add 2 green to my mana pool. I'll play a mountain as my land for turn. We're going to tap 5 treasures and 2 green mana for Fetch Quest. Mill 7 cards. Then put a creature, enchantment, or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield.
Oh.
It's got to be a good one.
Let's go gambling! Oh, but first, and gain 3.
Dang it. Dang it.
All right.
43.
Yep.
We got Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind, Storm Breath Dragon,
Storm breath.
Savage Vent Maw,
Oh,
Heroic Intervention, Spire Garden, Mountain, and Woody Footy. I think we're going to go for Storm Breath Dragon. Onto the battlefield.
Oh, wait, is that good? No, I don't think so.
what does it do?
It's got Flying Haste protection from white, and when it becomes monstrous, it deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards in that player's hand.
How's it looking?
Bad.
Interesting. Me too.
We're gonna do some stuff though.
Oh, good.
We're gonna pay 4 for Crucible of Fire. Dragging creatures I control get +3/+3.
Pretty good.
That'll be 8 for Muerra, exile Sarkin the Masterless, and a forest.
Okay.
So those are next turn. Hey, Elliot, what are we doing if we're not going for it?
I don't know, because we've never not gone for it.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to Storm Breath Dragon right at Jan. I'm then going to pay 2 for Teamer Battle Rage.
Sure.
I'm then going to pay 2 for Unleash Fury. Double the power of target creature until end of turn.
Okay.
So it's now a 14/14 with double strike.
Okay, I'll take 28.
28.
Okay.
I think that's my contribution.
Oh, did about half. Now I just have to do the other half.
Yeah, just do the other half real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
1,
Beautiful. Cover girl.
Yeah.
2.
I think at that point, though, that is my turn.
All right. So I'll untap. I have so many things to untap. All right, let's play this Plains.
Make an Amelia.
Make an Amelia bird.
Trigger the thing to make it +1.
Trigger this thing.
That one.
That one.
One of these birds.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Migratory Route and make 4 1/1 white birds.
You got
5 of them.
no.
5 of
yes,
these now.
5 total.
They
You're
just
right.
came in.
Yeah.
So this is now a
10.
5, 6, 10.
Oh, cool.
I've got 43. How much you got?
Less than that.
Do you, Elliot? How many reachers do you got?
2. A 1, 2, and a 3, 4.
Okay.
Frogs.
Alright.
So after doing some quick maths, hashtag quick maths, we've determined the best course of action is I'm going to attack Elliot with the Gust Cloak Savior, and everything else is going at Alex.
How much?
I believe it is 43.
43. Okay, I have 43.
Nice. We did it.
I would like to die.
Okay. I will get 1 Kestrel trigger for dealing damage, and I also have this Wingmare Rock.
Oh, sure. Just gain a
1,
bunch of
2,
life.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, all that work Alex did.
39.
You gonna block?
I still live in some delusional world where maybe I need my little froggy dudes, so I'll take 4.
right.
I'll go to 16.
So I will get 2 Kestrel,
Kestrel triggers
So
for
I
right
will opt to draw a card and put a bird into play.
Oh, not another bird.
We'll get this Expedition Raptor.
Ooh, okay.
So it enters, and then I put 2 +1/+1 counters, or it supports 2. Put a +1/+1 counter on 2 other creatures. So we'll put 1 here, and you know what? The Amiria Angel never had a counter, so now
Here, I'm gonna let
Yes.
you embargo.
we're gonna
Yeah.
conquer. We're gonna claim the lands that were conquered by Birdkind, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
Good luck.
So you know how I said that the last card I drew had to be the best card?
Now it's this one.
Now it's this one.
Did you get there?
No, certainly not. Yeah, I could do some hippity hoppity stuff. I got some bigger frogs to like fiddle with this stun counter guy, but I literally don't think I can cast enough things to not die.
I drew a glorious anthem.
All right.
Birds.
Birds. That was a great game. How did it feel,
Alfred
man?
I
Hitchcock.
hate pigeons.
It felt great.
Yeah, it had a lot. It had a lot of synergy. Yeah.
It was a lot. Everything, like a lot of the cards are like, hey, if a bird, and then this, hey, it's the bird.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's bird or flying. Birds also fly. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. This Amiria Angel not being a bird, that like put a whole crimp in my butt. No, actually, this is
so
nuts.
many
Actually, yeah,
birds.
this thing's nuts.
Yeah.
I feel like this deck has the most potential to kind of fly off the handle, as we just saw.
Yes.
I think without the Amiria Angel, it's probably not quite as good.
I think the Amiria Angel and the Alruns
Yes.
were
The
like
extra turn.
I
the
might,
extra turn.
I might need to reconsider putting the extra turn spell just because it makes bird tokens.
Yes. It's, I mean, it's also unfortunate, but like smart that the Soul Catcher Airy got killed.
Yeah.
Because even though none of my other birds died, it was still like a +2/+2
Yeah,
to all
absolutely.
the birds, which is a lot.
You were terrifying up until Elliot.
I was terrifying for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Did it feel good being able to tap for 10 mana like that though?
It felt really good being able to tap for 10 mana and specifically with the Legolas one, kill something with it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fun. The one thing I should have kept a look for some more ramp that wasn't Helga specific ramp, just because it's just you're relying too much on your commander at that point. Even though I think Helga is insane as a mana ramp spell at only 3.
Yeah.
It's just like if I didn't have Helga, like when I would have untapped, I would have had. This is gonna sound dumb. I would have only had like 9 mana and not 19 mana.
Yeah.
Jerry, if you
But
hadn't
all
been
my
doing-
hands and cards in my hand were 9+ mana.
Yeah.
So
if you hadn't been doing scary, terrible things, I wouldn't have burdened you first.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That is what he sounds like.
That is what I sound like.
The hand that I kept had the Clement and the Clifftop Lookout. So my thought was it'll be enough mana because Clement lets frogs tap for mana. This finds lands. But I just I had to leave up mana for this Long Rivers pull because we knew Alex had the cloth. And then everybody else just got off to just a faster start than I did.
I think
I don't feel like this deck was bad by any means. I think it was close.
because I know one of the big strategies I was looking for out of your deck is it's full of boggles.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the. Actually, the one that I did see was the new 1-drop with trample that grows, but I put him on the bottom from the land. The other guy I was just talking about.
But in any case, it didn't get the engine going. But I feel like once you get the engine going in this, it's just like boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, well, that was what I was saying, right? Like on that last turn, I had a bunch of hippity hoppity stuff that I could do with this 3 stun counter guy that if that got off to the races sooner, I maybe live or whatever, right? Like I can tap Jerry's thing and your scariest thing and Jan's scariest thing or something, but
I made the fatal commander mistake of having a good first few turns. Realistically, I don't actually think my deck was quite that close to being as scary as it looked like it was. Especially after the Long Rivers pull got cloth. If I had cloth attack, I win the game.
Yeah.
But after that point, I was hard stuck both on resources in hand and ability to affect the board. Without the invasion of Tarkir Dragon, the one that pings on attacks, there was no way I was ever going to be able to clear out Jan.
Yeah.
And you just having swords there is just locks it up.
Yeah.
So,
I had the swords, and it was when Ellie was like, "Oh, I have something to deal with the cloth." I was like, "Great, I can save the swords for something else." Because a part of me was like, when you did your first attack, and you got when you popped the battle, I was like, okay, I'm gonna look like an idiot if I swords in your end step, the dragon, so I can push in damage. So I'll just leave it, but because I should have swords before you popped it.
But no, having Stormbreath Dragon off the top into
that was
a couple pumps. That's pretty great.
Well, and the getting the roaming throne off the
the smuggler's surprise was great.
that was
Smuggler's Surprise and the whatever the fetch quest. Those spells are really good when you're putting 8 mana dragons into play.
That was sort of the deal with this one. But if you want to find a deal for yourself, you can head on down to your LGS and look for Gamegenic products. They might not be on sale, but they always have a great value, whether you need a deck box, a card sleeve, a play mat, or just some accessories for your gaming habits. Check out your Gamegenic library at your local game store. If they don't have something you're looking for, just ask for it. They should probably be able to get it in. We also just want to say thank you so much to Burrito Splendido, what we're about to go eat right now, because they are feeding the spikes for us. We really appreciate them, and we really appreciate you. If you're in Winnipeg and or Manitoba, look up your nearest Burrito Splendido for a local favorite. I also want to thank all of our patrons. They're going to be down below us there, over there, and over there. Those are the folks that help keep the lights on around here. We just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of our patrons, which you can join their ranks for as little as $1 US. All you gotta do is scroll down, and after you've liked, and after you subscribe it, and after you've commented, you too can click on the button that says patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Spike Feeders, and we will see you hopefully next month when your name can be scrolling past us. And we hope you have a great day.